Weather Center here. There are lots to talk about weather-wise across the Mid-South. We've got severe weather that's going to be moving through parts of the Mid-State. Now, for some of you, you're probably wondering, when is the activity going to start? Okay, and I'll go ahead and tell you, you can keep the alert logo on there for just a minute. A lot of you are probably wondering, when is the storms going to come through the area? And I'll go ahead and tell you, Sunday, for the most part, it's going to be looking good out there. A lot of you're going to be dealing with some windy conditions out there. It's going to be windy ahead of those storms. I'm talking about 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts before these storms arrive. When these storms do arrive, that's when we can see upwards of 70-mile-per-hour winds possible. And we'll kind of multitask back and forth. So go ahead and keep the alert on there and then put it back on the other screen. Yeah, we're just going to kind of multitask back and forth here. But again, some of you, again, like I said, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts when the storm is here. Now, the main key concerns that are really worth watching for is when we have some of these 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and some of them have like a little hook to it. That's enough for a quick spin up EF2 tornado possible. So that is why we are calling for a Storm 12 alert in play. This is going to start we're going to start it during the evening time. So this is going to be during the evening. So we'll probably start it as early as 5 p.m., 6 p.m. That's when I expect storms to really start to kind of fire up, especially west of I-65. That is where the most areas will see the possible quick spin up tornadoes as well. Let's go ahead and show you what's happening right now as far as severe threats go. So again, as you're looking right now, okay, and of course I'm monitoring on Facebook as well. We'll go ahead and pull up the Facebook as well. A lot of you probably already have it up on the stream right now. We are streaming both via Facebook, and we are also streaming via YouTube as well. So there are several ways you can stay weather aware. We're watching the comments. So if you guys have comments, definitely comment those at the bottom of your screen, and we'll do the best that we can to monitor those questions for you as well. So lots of you are joining the stream. We're going to take a moment just to kind of share around into like different groups. I need definitely a lot of people aware of what's going to be going on. So if you guys will just give me a minute, we're going to just kind of share around to different groups. Like I said, this is, again, keeping you up to date with the latest weather on what's happening. That's what we do here. We alert a couple days beforehand. That's something that a lot of most networks do not do, but this is something that we want to do, is keep you guys weather aware. And we're, like I said, my daughter is in the background. She's kind of having a little bad day here. But like I said, we're still going to push it through. We're going to keep going until we can't anymore. So I think I've shared quite enough in a different bunch of groups. I'm still sharing around, so that way people can kind of get the memo around as well. So there's lots of you joining. We're going to wait for a few more people to kind of join in. I see there's at least over 10 people watching right now. I don't expect a big crowd, especially with this being nighttime. A lot of people are sleeping right now. But again, we are expecting some people to kind of join here. So again, hello to all of you. I see a lot more faces on here now. Definitely a lot more faces I'm seeing pop up. Yay, yay, yay. Good to see y'all. My night birds. Appreciate y'all. Yes, 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 yes. A lot of my night birds are joining right now. We appreciate all of you. Just kind of, again, just sharing around, trying to spread the love. That's all we're doing. We spread the love. All right. So I think I shared enough with a lot of people so some people can get on. So we're going to go ahead and get right down to the nitty gritty. So what you see right now, so this is the severe threats that we're going to be watching for. So right now, the timing still remains Sunday night into Monday morning. So this, unfortunately, is going to be an overnight event. And this is something that I need you to make sure, because with some of these winds, there could be some power outages as well. So I need to make sure that you have your phones charged. I need to make sure that you are following me on Facebook and YouTube. We've already got a backup plan just in case the power does go out here. Thank God for cellular, right? Even if the power is out, we can still keep that stream going, baby. telling you, 24/7 for you. All right, right now this is the tornado, so we're looking at the tornado right here. So we've upgraded the tornado to now a medium. If you remember, it was a little bit on the low side earlier, but we're now going to keep that on the medium side of things, and that's because when the Storm Prediction Center did upgrade us from a 5% chance to really it's a 10% hatch. So that means conditions are looking a little bit more favorable for a couple of embedded tornadoes ahead of this storm. So right now, hail looking to be on the low side right now. High winds. Notice I have that category at an extreme right now, and that's because this is really going to be a wind primary threat across the area. But I cannot rule out a couple of embedded quick EF2 tornadoes across the Mid-South. And again, it's nighttime. This is going to be quick, so this is something that you're not going to be necessarily able to see at night. They're going to be quick and in and out. So that's why we've got that tornado right there on the medium side. Now, flooding, because of how quick the storm is going to be, it's not really going to have a whole lot of time to create flooding concerns. So that is why flooding is on the low side there. Let's go ahead and show them the other slide that we've got pulled up here. We're always trying new things here in the department center, so we're definitely trying some new things here. So what you see right now, so this is the severe threats. Again, this is pretty much not really a severe threat. This is kind of that level placement and where everybody's placed at on this map right now. So you'll notice everybody in Middle Tennessee, so I'm talking about folks west of I-65, so Dixon, Clarksville, back over towards Cheatham County, folks over in the Hickman County location, west of I-65, so back over towards Stewart, Benton, Henry counties. All of you guys are under that level 3 out of 5. That's also going to extend to include parts of Nashville, Murfreesboro. I mean, it's clipping literally everybody with that level 3 out of 5. Again, wind is the primary threat with this, but you'll notice our friends back over towards the Cumberland Plateau County areas, they remain under a level 2 out of 5, but still, it is possible, and we need to continue to stay weather aware. Let's go ahead and show them right now the latest on the wind advisory. That's right. So we're going to talk about the wind advisory. Again, as I had mentioned before, those winds are going to be howling out there. We're talking about wind gusts upwards to 40 miles per hour possible before those storms arrive. After those storms arrive, or during the storms, when the storms do roll through, we're talking about 70 mile per hour wind gust and upwards. So we're talking about 70, 75, possibly 80 in some spots. So again, this is enough activity to cause a couple of quick spin up embedded tornadoes across the Mid-South for Sunday evening going to the overnight. So this is that we're going to continue to keep a very, very close eye on over the next couple of hours. And this is something that I need you to, again, have ways to get weather warnings, right? We need to get weather warnings. We need to have ways to make sure our phones are charged. It's very important that you do the math, you do your due diligence, and you make sure when we call for a tornado warning in your area, you know to get in your safe spot. Let's go ahead and show them the next slide. I think it's the headlines. We're going to go ahead and talk about the headlines and essentially what you need to know as far as those headlines go. So right now, Sunday morning, how is it going to be for Sunday? What are we going to expect for Sunday? Right now, Sunday morning, it's going to be windy out there. So if you have any loose objects, tonight is the best time to go ahead and get those inside. And if you're looking at this, this is live bug right now. So this little live that you see, this is live. If you watch this later, it's just going to be a little like a pre-recording session, right? If you see that little live bug at the top, that means this is live. This is happening now. This should have happened at 10:30. But of course, you know, as a parent, we have responsibilities. Times have gotten larger. Responsibilities have gotten larger. So, you know, there you go. But again, if you're watching this, you're seeing this live, right? If you see this later, some of you will probably see this later on. And again, I see lots of comments right now, so we'll make sure that we look at some of the comments. Miss Monique is saying, I am currently in East Tennessee. What would the latest you would suggest we leave to be home before the storm. So really it depends on your location. I do expect those storms to weaken a little bit, but not weaken essentially too much, because they're still going to have potential to be strong. Right? So level 2 out of 5, that's a 15% risk. So that's still a slight risk, right? So there's still areas of potential of some strong to severe storms. As far as how your Sunday is going to go, your Sunday is going to go like this. So it's going to be very windy to start. It's going to be windy throughout the day. It's really essentially Sunday evening, especially going into the overnight hours, where we're going to watch some of those storms, because a couple of those storms could have some embedded tornadoes with them. Quick spin up rotation. The system's going to be in and out rather quickly. But that, of course, is why we have that Storm 12 alert in play. And I know a lot of you have already heard the S word so many times, and I have to say it again. You see it. There is possible that on Monday and Tuesday, a lot of you will wake up to possible snowflakes flying on Monday morning. So as folks are getting up, they're going into work during the early morning hours, especially folks towards the Cumberland Plateau County areas, they're going to have the more higher chances, but still it's possible at least a dusting could be possible on Monday and Tuesday. We're also going to be seeing temperatures that are going to dip down into like the 20s, right? So we're going to be expecting another hard freeze across the area. Go ahead and we can move on to the next slide there. So I want to talk about the forecasted lows over the next couple of days, because this is something that's also essentially going to be important to know. It's going to be important over the next 5 days, depending on how you dress out there. So 33 on Monday is essentially where we're going to be at for Monday. And then we're looking at 23 for both Tuesday and Wednesday. So definitely getting down into the 20s. It's going to be really super cold out there, my friends. And then we're looking at 41 as we go in towards Thursday, and then getting into the upper 40s out there for your Friday out there. So maybe even some of you touching the lower 50s. It's possible, but this whole week it is going to be cold once this cold front does come through. We're going to see temperatures go from like 80 tomorrow, and then after this cold front, you're gonna see a big old dip in the cold front. The warm front's going to go away, and it's just going to be cold for the entire week, especially with those lows that are forecasted. Right. One thing I did want to say, because I know this has been a big old concern as well, when this system passes you, so when this cold front passes you, and I'm going to go back up so you guys I can go back over it one more time. When this cold front does pass you, you're in the clear. Your severe weather threat is done. Okay, this system is going to be in and out of here really super fast. It's going to start west of I-65 between 5 and 6 o'clock in the evening. And then it will try, and I did say it will try, again, timing can change, right? It's not gospel. It's not singing to the heels of your shoes, right? Timing can change. It will change. We always expect it to change. It doesn't matter if it's snow, sleet, freezing rain. It doesn't matter what it is. Storms are just the same as well. The timing can change. Every meteorologist can say this is going to be the exact timing. I'm telling you, the timing will change. And we just have to fine tune. If the timing does stay, cool, congratulations. But if the timing does change, we'll continue to keep you up to date with that. But it's going to look more likely like it's going to hit Middle Tennessee. So right there, Nashville, Sumner County, Robertson County, Murfreesboro. Your time frame looks to be more so right around the 10 o'clock time frame. And it's possible it could come before then, but that's what we see now. And then again, getting a little bit stronger, and then again continuing into the overnight hours. So again, that's something that we're going to have to continue to watch. So we'll go back over it one more time. You can go to the next slide. So we're going to go back over this one more time. So again, for folks who are just now watching, I know there's lots of comments, but let's reiterate this one more time. So this is the severe threat. This is, again, with 5 being the highest, right? So 5 is the highest risk you can go with the Storm Prediction Center, right? Then you have a level 4, and you have a level 3, you have a level 2, and you have a level 1. Right now on this map, you see where my hands are at. I'm at a level 3 here, so right where this orange is at, and then I'm at a level 2 over here, so where this yellow is at. So this area right here, there is at least a 30 to 35% chance of a couple of storms misbehaving themselves and becoming a bit strong at some time. where is the greatest potential? My main focus is areas west of I-65. That's where I'm expecting the highest wind to be, and that's also where I'm expecting the highest areas of rotation. Does this include Nashville? Yes, this also does include Nashville, because Nashville is literally right on that edge. So if you're looking at Dixon, you're looking at Cheatham, right there at Nashville, right there. So you would consider that part of West. So Nashville is definitely going to be included in that, but really all eyes are on everybody for those storms there. And then, like I said, that level 2 out of 5, you still have the potential for some strong to severe storms as well. So definitely we're going to continue to keep a very close eye on that. We'll go ahead and take it to the next slide. So again, I just want to go over this one more time, because again, there's so many of you that are like, hey, you know, what do we do, right? Here's what you can do. This is what you can do across the Mid-South. So there you are. So tornado, we're going to keep that on the medium side. That's going to be our primary main focus, okay? And then if we're looking at hail, so if we're looking at the hail is really essentially not going to be a big concern, but it's possible we could still see some small hail out there. It's really going to be the wind that's going to be the primary key concern that we're going to continue to keep a very close eye on. So that's why we have those high winds at extreme. So if you look at the different categories that I have over here, low, medium, high, and then extreme. So tornadoes was at a low, but it's now at a medium side now. And then that high wind, again, that's what we're mainly going to be expecting. I'm talking about winds gusting up to 80 mile per hour possible. So 70 mile per hour plus, that's essentially anything over 70 mile per hour out there. And that is something that we are going to need to keep a very, very close eye on. I'm watching the comments there. I see a lot of the comments coming through. We'll have another Facebook Live update for you in the morning as well. We'll actually probably go ahead and run our Storm 12 alert pretty early, so that way you guys have a pretty much somewhat of a good idea. I think this is the last slide. We can go ahead and check just to make sure, but I think this is the last. Yeah, that's an older slide. So we'll go ahead and go back up. Go to the one again. I just want to kind of reiterate this one more time. Let's talk about that wind advisory real quick. So it's going to be the one after the severe, after the so it's going to be one more down. Yeah, so it's going to be this one right here. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that wind advisory one more time. Everybody in Middle Tennessee, I need you to plug your ears in, okay? So if you got me in earbuds, you got me on a TV, whatever it is, I need you to listen to what I'm about to tell you. If you have any loose objects outside that you care about forever so greatly, I need you to make sure that you bring those loose objects inside before you go to bed tonight. Because I can promise you, with winds being upwards to 40 miles per hour, and again, gusting higher at point times during the storm when the storms do come, your objects are not going to be there anymore, right? So we need to make sure that we are bringing those objects in. Very, very important to do so. So any loose objects, I mean, obviously, you know, trash cans, we can't really do anything about that. But, you know, loose objects that you care about, make sure you bring those inside as well. And yeah, I'll show radar here in just a few minutes here. But again, wind advisory is for everybody in Middle Tennessee, and I'm sure Southern Kentucky has their own wind advisory as well, essentially for the same thing. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about those headlines one more time. I just want to do a rundown because there are people on here who are joining who haven't been in here, so I need to make sure that they say weather aware as well. It's one of the hardest words. It's probably one of the hardest words that is really, really hard for me to kind of figure out. So let's go ahead and talk about the headlines one more time. Okay. So this is the current headlines real quick. We're just going to kind of go over this one more time. So there's the headlines right here. So really, Sunday morning, it is going to be very windy across the Mid-South. And then Sunday evening into the overnight hours, those storms are going to become an issue, right? They're going to possibly at times get strong to severe at point time. So that's something that we need to kind of keep a very close eye on. And then Monday and Tuesday, a few snowflakes and also even hard freeze. We're going to be dealing with cold temperatures across the mid-south. Real quick, let's go ahead and let's go ahead real quick. Let's kind of show some radar real quick right now. And actually, I know it's probably going to be just like, let me show you something real quick. Gotta train you now. Gotta get you right. Let me see. Let me see if I can get radar up and going. Okay, here it is. There it is. All right. So, if you're looking outside right now, it's all good right there right now. So right now, it is essentially mostly cloudy skies out here right now. This that you're seeing right now, this is all cloud cover across the Mid-South. So everything you see right now, and I'll even take it on my radar as well, so you can also see it. So I can actually see it with you, right? It's all about sharing is caring, right? We share around here. That's what we do. So right now, if you're looking right now, especially down over towards even parts of Gallatin, and I'm going to even show you how to zoom in on this. I'm going to show you. This is how we do this. So you just kind of grab on it, all right? And you just kind of zoom in on it. That's all we do. So there is a live look in Gallatin for us right now. So Gallatin, you're looking good across the Mid-South. It's possible. I mean, radar is trying to pick up maybe a little bit on some scattered showers across there. But really, there's not enough to pick up rain right now, right? But there are dark clouds across the Mid-South, right? So cloudy skies across the Mid-South, and it's going to be, I mean, just like you said, it's like a roller coaster, right? It's like a little roller coaster. So cloud cover all over parts of Sumner County, and if we go back into the radar, I just want to see if you remember the steps yet. If we kind of zoom out, you know how to zoom out? There you go. There you go. Oh, nope, you almost got it. There you go. There we go. All right, let's take a look at Nashville. There's Nashville for us right now. Perfect. All right, let's go a little bit more. There we go. There we go. All right, there you go. So there's a live look at downtown Nashville for us right now. So again, cloud cover. It's looking good out there, guys. Right? It's cool out there, and it's cloudy. And guess what? It's quiet. It's quiet. And that's how it's going to be for the remainder of the night. When you wake up tomorrow morning, I know there's a bunch of you that's probably going to text me first thing in the mornings. Oh my God, when is the storm coming? And I'm going to tell you, it is going to be an overnight event, okay? I know a lot of people are not fond on overnight events, okay? But you see me, you see this here. This is what you will see tomorrow night, okay? This is what you will see tomorrow night, except for it's not going to be as calm as what you see here. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit more active, okay, as this active pattern is going to come through, and it's going to bring some severe storms with it. I will be on this storm as soon as it starts. So as soon, and really our main coverage area that we're going to keep a very close eye on is essentially going to be over here. So this is where the worst of the brunt of the storm is really mainly going to be. So this is what we're really going to keep an eye on. So if you're looking at this, so here's Dickson County right here. If you go up a little bit more, we have Clarksville, areas west of I-65. So this is going to be another area where we're going to watch. So as soon as storms start forming in this particular location, so Dickson, Montgomery County, and down into parts of Hickman County, and really just west of I-65, as soon as storm starts forming right this way, that's when you're going to see two different screens pop up. You're going to see something that's going to essentially look like this. Now, what is this screen? So this is essentially something that's like wind shear. So I love this because I have radar pulled up over here, and I tell you what I'm actually going to do. So I'm going to teach you a fun fact. If you hold this down, it will put it in full screen for you. So if I do this right here, so there's radar on one screen. This is where we'll be watching the most activity, is on radar. And then over here, this is where we're going to be watching for areas of rotation. So right now, radar is calm, radar is good, and you're good to go to sleep tonight, right? I'm going to go to sleep, and then I'll have a forecast for you guys first thing in the morning, right? Bright, dark, and early. That's what we do, right? Remain calm, okay? I know that when we talk about these storms, it's very anxiety, and let's just say Mother Nature is showing her very true bipolar colors this week, right? She's going to give us storms on tomorrow, so tomorrow night into Monday, and then she's going to curse us with cold for for Monday, Tuesday, with those lows just being hard freezing cold temperatures. And then eventually, we will get into some warmer weather eventually, and we can finally, get out of those cold clothes weather, we can get in a little bit of something warm, right? But we got to deal with Mother Nature. But this is the screen you will see tomorrow. We'll have radar up pretty much for you all day tomorrow, ahead of the storm. So when storms start to form really west of I-65, and I'll kind of zoom in just a little bit more because I noticed I'm a little bit smaller on here since I'm showing radar. So when storms start to form west of I-65, again, that's when that coverage will really start. And I'll have radar up going for you guys all day. And again, I appreciate all of you who were watching the stream. Yeah, like I said, Monique, if you're in Bethpage, you'll automatically know because I'll be like, hey, go ahead, let's get to where we need to go, right? And like I said, I actually will have Bethpage pulled up. Yep, she'll go right over there, and then we'll just kind of hold it over here, kind of scroll it down. Oh, the other way. There we go, and then kind of zoom in right here. Yep, there's Bethpage right there. Yeah, there we go. All right, so here we go. So for you, okay. So here's a look at Bethpage right now. There's Westmoreland, and then again, all pretty much of Sumner County. And then if you look on the other side, this is all wind shear right here. So this is pretty much all that what we're going to be watching for. So you have radar on one end, and then you're going to have wind shear on the other. Now, we'll kind of swap back and forth just so we're able to kind of really dig into the storm, okay? But overall, we're going to have the best coverage for you tomorrow. Like I said, we're down one meteorologist. Josh Brown is actually going to be at Disney tomorrow, so he gets the good side of things, right? He's going to Disney. He's having the best time of his life. Tell you what, Josh. Tell you what. I tell you what. I hope you see this Facebook Live later. I really do. I really do hope that you see this Facebook Live later, a little bit later today. But Josh, it's all love, man. It's all love. Josh is probably one of my favorite meteorologists to work with. He is absolutely smart, very well knowledgeable, and knows all about Tennessee and Kentucky weather. We love having Josh a part of News Channel 12 and the Storm 12 weather team. So thank you, Josh, for all you do. You have fun at Disney, and he'll have your forecast coming up on Monday evening. He's always in the evenings there. And this one right here, guys, she is going to be a meteorologist in training. That's right. We're going to have a new Storm 12 weather baby. That's right.
Can you see her standing up there?
She's gonna be standing up here. Look, she's gonna tell you guys. And this right here, this is cloudy skies, guys.
Oh my gosh.
So, there's gonna be plenty of ample opportunities for cloudy skies, right? Yeah, Daddy. See, cloudy skies, right? It's exactly what I said. And then over here, oh no, it's a tornado. Go hide. Ah! She's not entertained right now. She's just not entertained. She's just like she's really tired of me. But anyways,
she looks very
interested in
she looks very serious.
All right, so you're gonna see yourself on the monitors. So we can't show them the monitors. We have to look at the monitors, right? So there's the monitor right there. Do you see it? Yeah. So that's you on the monitor right now. You're actually on two monitors right now. So you're on one. Yeah, you're on 1 and 2. And then behind you is the green screen right here. These are all your fans and followers that love you very much.
Raven said hey.
Huh?
Raven said hey.
Yeah, look. Hi, Raven! See, everybody's saying hey to you. There you go. There you go. She's like not having the best time of her life, I promise y'all. She's a little bit more cooey and high and everything else normally on a regular basis. Don't let her fool y'all. But yeah, like I said, we will have coverage for you guys tomorrow. Like I said, one meteorologist down, but again, of course, I will obviously take breaks in between because talking through tornado coverages, there's a good chance that voice will probably be gone within the course of the 3 to 4 hour time span. I'm not looking at anything really crazy, but of course, we're going to bring you the best coverage tomorrow. So definitely make sure you're following my page, you're following my YouTube page, and you guys are getting those live notifications when we go live. All right, you ready to tell everybody good night and bye-bye? Bye-bye! Say bye-bye!
Bye to all of her fans.
Bye-bye!
Sabrina, you already got fans.
Yeah, you want to get up close to the camera and say bye-bye?
She's only 3 months.
You want to say bye-bye to the camera? Oh, you just want to smile. You just want to smile. Oh, my goodness. Girl, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yes, guys. This right here is the reason why I'm late to my forecast all the time. I'm late because of her. See this? Yes, come on. Let's get up to the camera. Hi, guys. Today, I'm going to give you your weather forecast.
Oh, my God. That is so cute.
Yes. Say, I'm going to give you your weather forecast today. I am filling in for my daddy. He will be back tomorrow. Okay, here you go. You can
Come
take it.
here, princess.
She's so cute.
Babe, she's
Trying to get her
so
on the
sweet camera.
on the tearing the paper, like, because sometimes babies like it when you rip paper and you start like
They love it when
and they start giggling and laughing. But
They love.
unfortunately, not this kid.
Babe, they love bottles, like bottle
Wow.
waters.
Well,
When you
let,
first
let me just say here. That kid, I don't know. She's something else. All right, so Storm 12 alert. Whoop, my hand was pointing in the wrong direction. Storm 12 alert starts tomorrow evening, and it will go all the way into your Monday because of the possibility of a few embedded tornadoes. It's something that we're going to continue to keep an eye on. High winds, remember, those winds will be gusting to 40 miles per hour. So, ladies, if you're going to be wearing dresses, what we call a skirt alert.
Skirt alert.
We call it a skirt alert.
Skirt alert, skirt alert,
It is
skirt
a
alert.
skirt alert day for you, okay? So definitely, dress yourselves appropriatly.
Hide your ankles.
I will not.
Dress yourselves.
flowing.
Dress yourselves
I'm flowing.
appropriately, okay? As the winds will be kind of howling out there a little bit, and then those winds will gust up to 70 miles per hour during the storm when the storm gets here. Nobody should be outside when the storms are here.
Why?
No,
You dance in the rain.
we're not dancing in the rain.
It's Tennessee. You think
Dance
people
in
It's
the rain.
I will say it's actually cute though, because I have seen a couple of videos of people actually dancing in the rain. I think it's pretty cute. There was one time I caught it on one of my cameras. One time. I thought it was really cute.
Babe, I'll dance in the rain.
I'm sure you will, and you'll be sick the next day.
with a
Ah,
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So that's going to do it for our stream today. Again, like I said, continue to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Follow us on all of it. We'll continue to keep you up to date. And of course, even if there's not a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning, we'll break in coverage just to kind of give you an update on radar, how conditions are looking. I got you. All you got to do, sit back, eat some popcorn, watch us, watch me, okay? Especially on that big old 98-inch television, right?
Stay warm.
Stay warm. Remember, bring all the loose objects that you don't want blown away by the wind. Bring it inside, because I promise you, come tomorrow night, when you go out there Monday morning, it's going to be gone. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be gone. But it is currently 11:56 or 58.
Babe,
It's 11:56.
if you went outside during the
11:56.
rain and the wind, it would blow you away.
Oh,
What are you
you're
talking about?
oh,
Look,
wow.
both of us away. We're the skinniest people here. We're screwed.
Yeah, we are. We're like paperweight.
Babe, I wouldn't let it get
That's
you,
crazy.
I promise.
Y'all, she's like embarrassing me on like in front of all the audience. It's crazy. All right, it is.
11:57. It is 11:57, ladies and gentlemen.
It's gonna blow you away.
Damn, you are just mean.
All right,
No, I just got a good sense of humor.
Listen, y'all heard this? Come on, I need my supporters. All right, it is 11:50. Oh my god, I forgot what
11.
time it was.
It's 11:57,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen.
It is 11:57.
Baby, I can see you saying, help me.
Just blow away with the wind.
Help me.
God. God, you're making me break characters. It is 11:57 at night. Okay, it is way past time to get you guys back to regular scheduled programming. So we're gonna do the honors, and we're going to send you back